Hello, guys. Good evening once again. Welcome to Red London, where it's your boys' channel, ESA Paul. And with me tonight, or this evening, I have the great Omafis. Mr. Omafis, good evening. How you doing?
Good evening, Paul, and how are you?
I'm fine. How's the day?
My brother, the day they go as if you.
They go as a me. Guys, tonight we have a wonderful package to unpack to you guys. And today we are going to be looking at Sesko versus Gyokeres, who is going to lead Arsenal next season. So I know the news is out there about the drama that is going on between the players and their agents. So today we are going to be diving into all of that, and we are going to discuss who is best fit for Arsenal next season. So, Mr. Omerfield, based on all the drama wey don dey happen between these two players and their agents, the agreement, the gentleman agreement, as they say it. So, what do you think? Or first of all, let's go with Sesko. The gentleman agreement. Initially, they said they are going to let go. They are going to sell the player for like 60 to 70 million euros.
Yeah.
So as it is now, the price tag is 80 to 100 million euros for a 21-year-old. So we all know that before now, Arsenal have been going for this player, and they have an agreement last season. They wanted to sign him last season, last summer, but he said he wants to stay for 1 more year to have a bit of experience. Back in January this year, Arsenal tried to push for him again. So that was when they have that gentleman agreement that, okay, at the end of this season, help us in this season. I'm talking about last season now. Then at the end of the season, we'll let you go for a certain amount.
Yes.
But at the end of the season now, they up the price again. So what does this show? Is like how will I put it now? Is it that there is no written agreement concerning this there's no written documentation concerning this their agreement that a player will agree with the club that, okay, I will stay 1 more year. Then after that year, I will leave for a certain amount. Let's take the keepers, Chelsea keeper as an example, who went on loan. That was Bournemouth, right? Yeah, he played for Bournemouth last season. So he extended his contract with Chelsea 1 year and based on the fact that he is going on loan to Bournemouth, so they made a promise that, okay, Bournemouth can't afford to pay for you. So they had an agreement that they are going to reduce the fee for £5 million for Bournemouth in case they want to buy the keeper at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So it turns out that Bournemouth now don't want the keeper again. So, but that agreement is still there because that's what Arsenal is cashing on now, that £5 million.
Yes.
I believe there is a written or there's a documentation concerning that agreement. So Sesko and his agent, are they telling us now that they just made a verbal agreement without documenting it? Is that what they are letting us know, or is there another thing that is behind this thing that we are not privy to?
Okay. To cut the long sentence, the long question. Can you kill the background?
I'm trying to do that.
Okay. What we got the long question short. Sometimes some of these agreements are verbal agreements. Some of them are written agreement. They be. So when they talk about gentleman agreement, sometimes they are verbal, and you expect that when you have verbal agreement, uh, the club hierarchy will look at it and say, okay, since we had this verbal agreement with this player, but we honor this verbal agreement. But some club hierarchy, no, they do them. Now, this is the reason why some of this club hierarchy, it is all about greed and money. Now, the player don't score 17 goals, he score 15, he don't score 20, he don't score 30 goals. At the end of the day, what you go happen be say, is just we need to we just have a technical issue.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it.
Okay, so when the player don't get this verbal agreement with the hierarchy of the club, sometimes the club don't agree honor that agreement. The club doesn't honor the agreement because they feel that the player can still fetch more money. They use that player as a bargaining chip to get more money, and that is just it. Now, greed from the club hierarchy. And once you have greed from the club hierarchy, what do you have? What's entailed next? You begin to have back and forth from the agent to the player, from the player to the agent to the club, and it leads to different kind of issues. It leads to this bad belly that you don't like. You don't want one of your player to start leaving the club with a very dark side of it. It's not really good. So and that's why that agreement should be verbal. Any agreement a player wants to have with his parent club, it should be written and it should not be verbal. That's how I see it.
Okay, so it means I believe for Sesko, because if you see what Gyokeres is doing now, I believe Sesko is still young. That's the reason why he's just 21. He turned 22 recently.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he's keeping his school. Because me not really get how player go sacrifice. Okay, tell you say, okay, I won't give you 1 year. At the end of this 1 year,
yeah,
sell me for this certain amount.
exactly.
But at the end of the day, it turned out that the president, they just want to use this player,
get more money,
based on they know say yes, these players will definitely go. So they want to use that opportunity.
Not even just using them get more money. They won't bring in other parties. When they come, yes, get more money and be the main thing. Okay, now you won't bring in other clubs. When they come, other clubs. Okay, club won't know first for that agreement before. We can't jump in. Maybe you don't get that deal with Crystal Palace. Now Fulham will not get that. Will not get that agreement. You know the agreement no day before. We can't jump into the deal. Fulham can't talk say okay. For instance, now there are rumors out there that United. That United, with regards to Brian Nguemo, that United won't enter that deal. So, but now, what you Tottenham want? They won't make Brentford won't be said. They won't make Brentford fast. Man United fasting up this thing, or they go look elsewhere. Now, all these things are intrigues. They are the theatrics of the transfer. And clubs understand, both buying and selling club understand those theatrics.
Okay,
welcome, Malcolm. We've gotten your message. You said Viktor Gyökeres close into joining Arsenal has rejected United. Yeah, I think that's good. Those are the news. One of the news we have out there. That's why we are bringing this show live to you. So. I think maybe Arsenal have also realized, Malcolm, that to get I think the noise is okay now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fix. I don't even know where the noise is coming from, to be sincere with you.
Maybe one of the this thing, but I think it's okay now. Let's just keep on. So if you look at Malcolm, if you look at the transfer intrigues, I think Arsenal went into this transfer search for a striker with two ideas, and I think it is very, very good that they went to do the transfer with 2 ideas. Now, they cause problem for RB Leipzig. They don't go cause problem again for Sporting CP.
Yeah.
So it boils down to who blink first. Gyokeres don't blink. What would be name?
Sesko.
Sesko. You see, they do their own this thing for you. I don't think Sesko wants to leave RB Leipzig, to be frank. Because if he was a player that you think he had a gentleman agreement with his agent with Arsenal, I think he could have been moving for that transfer. Maybe he needs some. Maybe he has some idea. Some idea. Yes, I agree with you, Malcolm. Sesko is
talent,
but bro, boy is raw. Yes, you are good. You are right to make that assertion, and I really agree with you. But
it's what I'm saying. Sesko is he never unpack or inability yet.
Yes, you see the
there are so many things we are yet to see. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I think they are all Arsenal fans out. They have to be optimistic, and at the end of the day, the basic point is that at the end of this transfer season, now we don't finish the first half of the transfer, which will be 10 days.
It's not up to first half.
You don't be first half. You don't even quarter half. But see, all Arsenal fans have to be optimistic. Now the reason why I'm calling from optimism from the Arsenal fan, I know that not be me. I asked my brother now. Me not be best when they talk of Arsenal like this. But the only reason why Arsenal fan really have to be optimistic is now this is it. The issue be say whether Arsenal fan like him or not, whether they want him or not, at the end of the day, correct me if I'm wrong, Paul. At the end of the day, Arsenal must come on for this transfer with a striker. Because that is the song that has been the drum that has been beating in Arsenal, and the drum what they beat.
Yes, but the thing is this: where you go pay me pass? Yeah. Let me just come out for this transfer window with a striker.
Where want to pay you pass? Tell us.
If the striker cannot be one of these 2 players, it will be a big shame.
Yes, I agree with you.
A big shame it will be because before season, these 2 players, as far as they go for them before season end.
Now before season, since last season.
Since last season. So if at the end of the day, Arsenal no end up with any of these players.
Yeah.
Bro, now big shame.
Again, that's a big say, but I like Viktor Gyökeres, but he's greedy. You don't understand. Viktor Gyökeres no dey greedy. You won't play for Europe. And now the highest bidder, now he will go for Viktor Gyökeres. And who are the highest bidder there? See, if Viktor Gyökeres was greedy, he would have taken that Al Hilal deal. You know how much that Al Hilal deal? The guy won't play for
almost 25 million euros per year.
Exactly. The guy won't play European football. And to be frank, for me, I think Viktor Gyökeres has only played how many times has he played in the Champions League? Never to play for Champions League like that. So more give a benefit of a doubt. Make you appear for Champions. That money for Saudi Arabia is big well for you to turn your eye away. So, but
as a Nigerian man, for that matter, again.
Exactly. I know us now. I know how he be. So he too big. If Nami they take that money straight, what did they happen for Saudi?
If Nami, I don't find sense.
I don't go. I don't work out. But let's just take it with Viktor Gyökeres. Viktor Gyökeres knows his plan and he knows what he wants, and we could just leave on like that.
So for those that are joining us newly, this is Red London Royal, a channel where we'll bring you the latest Arsenal transfer news and matches. Watch along as well. So please subscribe to the channel, smash the likes button and the notification bell. So, bro.
Yeah.
Sesko, Gyokeres. See the way Gyokeres they handle this matter now, because for me, you made one statement that Sesko, you notice he won't come out for Leipzig. For me, I will not see it that way, because what do me really feel talk for that Sesko matter be say the boy never really know what he wants. That's a small boy. Gyokeres no say na him last chance be this. You know when they say he's 27.
Yes, and Statistical, I agree with you.
So like this when they now, you know say na in time to make a decision. Any silly mistake now. If he end up not playing for a big club again, so now in time be this, he don't go, you know what he wants. But Sesko on the other hand, I believe say that one is still small picking, so he still get enough time. That's the reason why I feel say in just day cool about this whole matter. But say Gyokeres on the other hand, that one don't they cut chain, don't they put fire. The agent don't come outside now, so okay, they get agreements based on the contract, the verbal they have a written document based on the verbal agreement they made to him.
You know how we verbal again now. It's not a written document.
Yes, now because the president is evidence no day. So now as it is, the news will reach me today now. They say yes, they don't agree to accept that 60 million euro plus 10 million euro add-ons. So if Gyokeres not put fire like that,
yeah,
because the president now just believe say now my last chance to take make money for this guy head with this, and to invite other clubs like you say, like you said. So this thing is not, it not make sense. Player we don't sacrifice. You know what that guy sacrificed for Sporting?
So
He sacrificed a lot for that club. Score goals like say if I see that guy numbers, me they wonder why he be say now only even Arsenal they go for that guy. Arsenal Man U. Because that thing they make me the Warriors seriously. If you check in numbers, why it can't be say that we get so many clubs, like we said the last time, we get so many clubs where you need striker. It can't be say
it's all about the Benjamin, my brother. Now the Benjamins they talk.
The Benjamin, I understand that part, but the money is not that expensive.
But the money is not expensive. But if you look at it, this is it. With Gyokeres, this is it. He's coming from a Portuguese league, and you see, what could they talk about? Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo from Portuguese league, but he was young when he came out from that league. Nani from Portuguese league, he became more class also when he came out from the league. Who else again? There are good players that came out from the likes of Vitinha, the likes of a lot of Portuguese players that played for.
Even your captain.
Yes, Bruno Fernandes. A lot of Portuguese players that have played. Look, check that Wolf when Nuno Espirito, the Santos, they coached them. They were all Portuguese and they were really good players. Semenyo, many players will not come up for that place. Now, when you look Portuguese players and you look the league, see, they're not the two respect that league to be frank, but that league has produced great players upon great players upon great players. The likes of Luis Figo, the likes of Luis Costa, many players will not come up for that league. But people don't respect the league. And that is why I'm afraid to say that is why many clubs don't they look that way for that player because he come up. But they don't forget that the guy play English football. And one of the most difficult league to play in England is the Championship. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because you play more than 19 games in the season, almost 24 games in the season or thereabout. And you know how Championship be. Now, when you play for Coventry, you are seeing the bad side of English football. Because the good side of English football for me is playing in the top tier of English football, which is the Premier League. But now, where would they be that? People are not looking at that side of him. They're just looking at he's coming from the Portuguese league. What does the Portuguese league what which clubs they there? But don't forget, say for that Portuguese league where there are 3 clubs in the Portuguese league that are standout clubs. If you add Braga attached to them, Braga don't make name for themselves for Europa as well. But if you talk about Benfica, Sporting CP, and Porto, you know these clubs are in Europe. Sometimes when you jam them massively, it's difficult to beat them.
Yeah.
So that's why people don't look. Most of the clubs out there, they just underrate the Portuguese league. And at that eye when they do Portugal, now there he can get that problem. But we are where we are. So let's see.
Well, for me, I don't really care whether they go
Exactly.
for them. They don't go for. All I want is that Arsenal should sign one of them. I don't care whether not Gyokeres or Sesko. Maybe you sign them because it will be a disaster if Arsenal don't end up with any of this striker.
Yeah.
So, guys, on the comment section, wanna let us know who una think say yes go lead Arsenal, as in who be the best fit to lead Arsenal. Please let us know in the comment section because I dey see Maicon. He said, I think Liverpool are favourites so far.
You don't go know. Yes, they win the league, but you
So far.
never. Sorry, Malcolm. You don't go know. I agree with you because of they've made some key signings. They've signed 2 players. One,
Yeah.
So far so good, but you never can tell how that should go sweet at the end of the day. That be the thing. What's his name? Anna Slot. Sorry, came into Liverpool and he did some wonders in his first season because a certain manager called Jurgen Klopp left the bulk of that team for him, and the guy, they wise as he. In second season, be this one. This is where the true test of how well he has gone as a manager will be shown. How well he has come, because Anna Slot and Jurgen Klopp, compare them together. You can't compare those two managers. And Slot came in from nowhere and won the Premier League. He had the foundation being led by club. But now you don't want building team. You don't sign Florian Winks. You don't sign who else again? You don't replace Alexander Arnold. So I don't know. We don't know the next plan for him. What he want to. So, but those pieces where in the piece, he needs to get his team right. This time is his team. There are no excuses. There's nothing. He will go into the competition with some of the players who inside. Okay, this you said is the last chance for Arteta this season. How do you think is the last chance? Tell us.
The thing is this. Let me comment, because based on the last comment before this one, let me click the comment again. Okay, I think Liverpool are favourites so far for the league. The thing is that, yeah, it's okay for you to call them the favorite. Nothing do you if you make that comment. But just like Mr. Phillips said, there was a foundation on ground. If you check Aaron Slot, waiting until win league. Now waiting during club don't cook. So that's why I say now season don't end, they don't win league. They make signings and they are good players, but when it comes to bringing your own team, because now what they try want to do now your own team now, definitely the likes of Luis Diaz and Dani Nunes, you expect them to leave.
Exactly.
So now he won't change players. So in this process of changing, so many things they happen. In the process of changing, so many things can happen. I quite agree with you that they are favorite. Fine.
No doubt about it.
You should understand the fact that other clubs they strengthen. Man City they strengthen, Chelsea they strengthen, Man U they strengthen, Arsenal they strengthen. So it's not going to be easy for anybody. It's not going to be easy for anybody. So back on this.
Okay, I think he say he has the question. He said
He's at the last chance. Okay.
Okay, this is just last chance.
If they give him everything he needs, fine. I will agree with this comment. If they can give him all the players he needs,
yeah,
I will believe it's his last chance. But if they fail to give him the player he needs, he will have something to hold on to. So that opportunity now no one made a giver. Anything when saying wants, made a giver. So that if the season end, he don't win anything, they're gonna say yes. He don't win anything. So the news reaching me just now is that Viktor Gyökeres will prioritizing move to Arsenal despite Man U contacts, because Man U have been contacting him ever since. So now the players say, based on say Man U no get Champions League, and they are still on a rebuilding stage. This one now waiting. He won't just he don't win trophies, but they see Sporting CP as a club. If you count the top 5 club in Europe now, Portugal know the 5 countries, or 5 countries in Europe. Portugal know the best leagues. So I believe that's why I want to make this switch. So going to Man United, go be like say one go join them, they rebuild. So that's the reason why he's prioritizing the move to Arsenal despite Man U contact. So let me show the last. Okay, we have to win. We have to win. No progress every time. This process, this is bullshit. Go and win last chance for him. Go and win last chance for him. Yeah, I quite agree with you. That is, if they give him everything we need, they give him everything we need. Yeah, I believe it's
Malcolm. You can send in your message on the chat section below. Just send your more they talk, more they interact, because this Friday show as they bring and come 8 p.m. Nigerian time and UK time. Now show when we say they open for everybody. Maybe when the season starts, we stop them, but for now, now show for everybody. So you have to go in there, make your comments, and we will sit down, interact, we will talk. Just like Malcolm. Malcolm, thank you so much for interacting with us. And thank you for doing this even for the very first time. And I hope you have subscribed to the channel, and others that are watching us too have subscribed to our channel as well, so that we'll have to build a community for us now, a very wonderful, strong community for us now. So now be the team.
Okay, back to my question, boss.
Yeah,
these 2 players now. Which one you feel say Arsenal really need?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. But now one they go forget. That be the truth.
Even both of them no agree to that club, because the two
but now one they go forget. Yeah, the reality is that they can only get one.
Yeah.
And since they can only get one, I think for me, I will go for the much more matured guy up front. Let's see how he will perform. Like I said last week, I said Premier League don't be more and more you. If you come, it will flop.
Sure.
But for Gyokeres, the foundation is there. Gyokeres and this guy from Man U, what he be named myself? Rasmus Højlund. Different players. Højlund, for me, I think the problem Højlund had in Man U is that you have, when he came to that team, you get players who don't score goals and they try to carry the team. I think for Arsenal, they play like a team.
Yeah.
The good thing with Arsenal is that they are a team. Like I said last week, Arsenal not to get too much to repair where they go repair. The repair where Arsenal need to do is to sign a striker, get one backup for that striker. Not somebody as good as the striker himself, but somebody maybe say at least if he fit in that role, for you, then also adjust that bench very well. Yes, he have some academy players that have come into that team, but adjust the bench well. Adjust the bench in such a way that when you carry player come, the opponent will see the fear. Say this player no dey predictable. Your bench don't need to be predictable. You don't need Arteta don't need to get players for that bench where no go deliver for him when he dey for tight corner. You need players that can unlock some certain things. See, no thing say because you get Saka you get Declan Rice, you get that one are your plan A. Your plan B, we say when match hard, because you get time when we say for season match go hard, like you know how we
not be get time. He always not be just one match, not be 2, not be 3, not be 4.
You just find one goal, make it just pass through the net.
Yeah,
you don't go fit get that one goal. You cannot get that one goal, but you need players in that your bench. At least all your academic player, and some players where you feel say you feel sign, add to them to add that ingredient where they miss for the team. And from there, you can go in there and you see what will happen at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
for me, Arteta has everything now. If you sign this one, you don't complete the jigsaw. The next jigsaw is to get players. You don't already get people like Iti180, which is good. You don't get who else again? You don't get for that bench. You get people like Calafiori for that bench, which is also good. Who else again? Let's see. Which player you be? Paul said, made they sign Gabriel Jesus. I don't think Gabriel Jesus is going to leave this season. But I don't think he's going to leave this season. Whether you like him or not, let me tell you this one. Mark him today. I don't think Gabriel Jesus is going to leave this season. He's going to stay this season. He can still contribute at least 10 goals to Arsenal. Put him for side. What could they see? What could look around? Which player? The likes of Kieran Tierney, they go. I know that one.
That again.
So he needs to get some players in so that make you know say your bench don't need to be magnificent too sometimes, but your bench just need to they understand what they go. You need intelligent players who they understand what they go on for a very tight match. Maybe say when that player come in, you go unlock that distance. So that is it for me with Arteta. You don't get much in. The same thing we talked last week.
I agree with everything you said, because if you check, if Zubimendi coming now, like we said last week,
I don't even mention Zubimendi.
Zubimendi come now. So we get Zubimendi. Hopefully, Partey will sign new contract. We get Zubimendi, Partey, Rice, Mikel Merino, and all the guys. So for me, the one person where I want made them sign. We go do that bench, as in, I not get any specific person for mine, but I want me to get a good cover for Odegaard. Because if you check every other wing, I know Etienne is there, but it gets sometimes when match go past that boy. It gets sometimes when match. It gets some kind of matches here, like you said. Your plan A, that is your first team. You get some days where it go dey difficult for them, where you need that extra moment, that extra magician from your bench to come do that thing.
Yeah.
That's why I need me to sign. That's why, like I said last week, made a sign upgrade for Martinelli and Trossard. They can sign an upgrade for Martinelli and Trossard, then sign one player to cover for Martin Odegaard.
Also.
Then if they can get Saka cover, or preferably they use Nwaneri for that position as well. It's okay. Because one thing, if they sign an upgrade for Martinelli and Trossard, Trossard can easily play left and right, because he uses both foot as well.
Yeah.
So that's bench. They need to fill that bench. Because that thing,
so who you think say Arsenal will get?
For who?
For Odegaard.
This guy, what's his name? Where Man City go sign so? That's Schalke for Leon. When I see that guy,
just 30 million pounds.
As in, when I see contribution last season, scored 12 goals and 22 assists.
But the guy no will listen for bench. If you don't listen for bench, I'm with the team.
You know that Man City way they go. You say he go start. You feel say he go start for Man City. Another thing wey caught my attention now yesterday made it 3 years where Erling Haaland signed for Man City. Bro, when I saw this guy's statistics in numbers, that guy don't play 144 matches for Man City, scored 121 goals.
Yeah.
Goals alone, not be goals plus assists.
I know.
I caught a picture that kind of player for Arsenal team. What do you think? Say Arsenal for don't win league?
Yeah, because, at least one of the league.
Because that guy numbers no be yell, no be play. And
but you know, say I go blame Arteta for this, especially last 2 seasons. I'm gonna blame Arteta.
Okay.
And this is the reason why. And Arsenal fans, just listen to me. I don't swallow me up. This is the reason why I'm blaming Arteta. You don't fight for that league now with Man City for 2 seasons. I mean, 3 seasons. You see that league like I said, I went back to that 2020. Not this season that passed, the upper season when Arsenal lost it narrowly.
2024.
The difference between Arsenal and Man City. The difference between Arsenal and Man City, Haaland, and that difference, not be even in terms of the goals in terms of the goals he scored that season, but in terms of the important goals he scored for some matches when they did tight. Take that match against Aston Villa, the way Arsenal go lose 2-0 for Emirates that season. Just look at that match, and you have an Erling Haaland in that match.
After
with all the chances we Arsenal get for that match, see, Aston Villa don't get chance for that match. They just get 2 chances and they take out. With all the chance we Arsenal get for that match. And those chances were fine margin. See, now just breeze, Arsenal. Now just breeze, you want to make it just blow the ball small. You enter net. Bam. But you see someone make it that ball. That is it. This is what you are saying about Erling Haaland. They score goals, many tons of goals.
Why you say you blame Arteta?
Now, this is why you know your problem when you enter that season. He knows the problem of that. Arteta know the problem of that team. Whether if they feel say Arsenal don't get the money or Arsenal never see the right players or he did naive, I don't know. That aside. But since you knew that season that the problem for that season was a striker, see, make I tell you something. If you get one player for that team, for Premier League by January, because the signs were showing, but it wasn't really showing that January of that season. If you get one player for Premier League, we say we just say, come, I could sign you so amount. Not as a, but at least make it that guy come fill in that place. You see, because of the way Arsenal play, are you getting me now? Because of the way Arsenal play, they don't even need a magnificent striker. What they need, what Arsenal need, because the person will say once that ball enters inside the team, because Arsenal will always put that ball inside the 18-yard box. Once that ball enters inside the 18, just pass them through to go. Just get that confidence as a striker to pass that ball through to go. If they get that in that season, Man City will beat them. I'm talking. Arsenal will win the league.
So I say I understand your point, but I tend to disagree with you a bit. Because if you see that season, you say you blame Arteta.
That season I blame Arteta.
We talk now based on speculation because we don't really know what it transpired between Arteta and the owners of the club.
And there was
a statement. Listen, there was a statement made by the Gyokeres that they're not by Arsenal to win trophy.
No, the Gyokeres, see the Gyokeres.
Listen, I want to bring something up. I'm not a support Arteta. That's not what I'm doing.
I know.
But we are not sure because Arteta now one person will be saying, what thing he wants me then give him. So as at that time, Arteta don't eye this Sesko for a very long time. No be today. You don't eye Sesko for a very long time, no be today. So we don't know what really transpired between Arteta and the board and the hierarchies. You know what Arteta demand for striker, they don't give him. Because we are not privy to that. We don't really know what happened. See, I won't lie to you since I support Arsenal. Now this season, this transfer window, now though Arsenal never signed anybody, but the way they are going about it, Arsenal never do transfer like that before. Since I started to support Arsenal, because
I mean, one message there from one RXT-Y. Just put a big one on top for the screen.
I think we need to fit Gabriel Jesus and win it all.
RX3Y. I think, like I said, now Paul, I want me to send look at expose Paul now. Look at expose him. Now Paul, I want to make the send Gabriel Jesus. Like I said, I agree with you.
No, wait, listen. Wait. No.
Paul, you tell understand something. You want me to say.
No, I not say may they say Gabriel Jesus, may they not replace him more. My comment was that the statement I made that day was that I want me to sell Gabriel Jesus, buy another person, replace her. That was my statement. I not say me they sell her, me they no replace her.
Yeah.
No. If they are going to replace him, that is Gyokeres, Sesko, and maybe possible was it Jonathan Davis or Oli Watkins. So that was my stand. I don't say me they sell Jesus, me they no replace him. No.
Okay.
The reason why I say me they sell Jesus now injuries, because it will they go injury. Anytime we need that most, you know they are available. So such thing now no good for Arsenal. We need somebody that we can rely on. We need somebody that Arsenal can rely on. See, Haaland. How many times did they say Haaland go injury?
I agree with you.
So I agree with you. That can rely on.
If you have somebody we don't get messages now. Thank you, all those guys. Will they come with a message? If you have we don't say the show goes soon come to an end, but we go try occupy everybody this evening. No worry. We didn't hear from now. Okay. If you have at this point in time, if you have a Gabriel Jesus, not as a number 2, but as somebody that can come in to make impact, I think Jesus can do that.
Yes, he can do that perfectly. I'm not disputing that fact.
But I also want a situation whereby he's left in that team. The guy don't try. Injury no be more. Maybe they just use this season compensate him. If we now win something this season, I think Arsenal they're gonna win something this season.
There's nothing like compensating. They pay him now work they do. What do they compensate for?
Well, at least use one.
They compensate at our own detriment.
Use one season compensate them. No, you need to understand sometimes what clubs, some of these clubs, you still get contract with you now.
He get contract with us, fine. Gabriel Jesus is a very fine player if he did fit. I'm not disputing that fact. Maybe they never use him as 9. If they buy striker, Arsenal if buy 2 strikers, Arsenal if get striker now.
Arsenal will sign 2 strikers this season.
No, fine. If they're not signing 2 strikers, maybe they buy Sesko or Gyokeres. Use Kai Havertz as backup for him. Then if Gabriel Jesus they fit, maybe follow the Martinelli and Trossard. They play that wing or even Saka. It will be fine.
Okay.
It will be okay.
I agree with you. He can also come in as a backup striker too.
Yes,
backup striker. When game tight, you need those options for front. We could just put strikers, pump them up front.
I have a lot of comments here.
Let's see. Let me be on that one here. He said Ruben Amorim is really dangerous though. I fear him United next season. That one, we'll go see him next season. I don't want to talk on that one. Where could they go? AS say no. RX3. Jesus is washed. We need Kai Havertz. Now still get Kai Havertz. So Arsenal team, they get players for the way I do to stop being abusive on social media, and we can win the league. I don't understand. Okay. Plus, we should save money on a new striker as the economy is bad right now. For who? Europe. See, when
economy bad for everywhere. If economy go bad, when it comes to football, which is the stop club from signing players? So economy bad.
I know, but when it comes to football, see, now when they find money, you need to spend to take win trophy. You need to spend most times to win trophy. So, like I said, I think I made an explanation last week. I said, if you look at the back line of Arsenal, that back line don't do okay as it be. So even without any of those 2 guys, without one of those 2 guys, the back line don't do okay. We saw it last season in the Champions League. We saw how Keon came in and helped when Gabriel was absent. Then see the next thing. The midfield don't do okay. If you ask to be Mendy, they don't do solid. That front, now there the issue there. We don't talk and say that one jigsaw, just complete the jigsaw and that is it. Who else again? Who they talk for? He said better than Sesko than Gyokeres because he's young enough to grow. Gyokeres isn't that bad. I agree with you.
You prefer Sesko to Gyokeres?
I agree with you. You are right. You are right. But now the player we won't come. I think Arsenal will go for. If Sesko
the one way the coach wants and the one we want.
The one way the coach wants. I just believe that Arteta wants Sesko more. That's my opinion.
The truth of the matter is that the news now, I'm even fed up. I don't even know what I want from it because
Arteta,
they advance on Sesko. They say they go for Gyokeres.
Arteta wants Sesko more.
Yes,
I don't think because of the bottlenecks when they would not Sesko deal and what did they happen. Maybe they just want to avoid that infighting. You understand? And the season don't see season don't they go next season 25-26 don't they enter Ramo. So you have to start bringing in your players and implementing your plans on them. That is one thing. I bet beam the next message. Beam the next message. Say this one can't talk. Say the AS now money they talk about now. The guy does they bring in money for that. I think I like him. So the economy is terrible though. If we keep spending it, we will weaken the pounds and inflation.
We rise quickly.
We will rise quickly. Banks will have to tighten interest rates and we could be in recession. No, that football, no worry. The government need that money. That football, the government need the money. Yeah. In short, if I explain to you how lack of Premier League during the pandemic affected the UK, you understand. Say England need their, and that is why you see in the England fee the activities in the where if you play with for England. You see, number one, they are monarchy. They play with them. Number two, they are football. No dare play with their football. And number three, as small as their cricket is, they don't also play with their cricket. That's why you see every Saturday, everywhere they pack full. The trains, transport lines, ask Paul will talk about. They pack full with people when they go watch football from the lower league, conference league to the Premiership, and that is how deep the Premiership is, how strong it is.
Football now their life for years.
Yes, their life in the UK.
The next comment says, I also think that Nunes would be so good for us. Bro, I know I agree with this one. No, Danny Nunes.
Paul, you go won't take what your rivals want to win.
No be I no go want. No, I'm not be that one. That's not my point.
Because they want him out. I think he's gonna go to Saudi Arabia.
They want him out.
They said a good deal for him at the Saudis.
And but Danny Nunes, the guy is too arrogant.
Yeah.
Can I use that word, arrogant?
No, use the word. If you use the word arrogant, you don't hammer him. Yes, there's arrogance in him, but let's minimize it.
But the truth is that I don't. The guy said he be like the guy na Kai upgrade to Kai Havertz in terms of chance to miss chance.
Now
upgrade he be.
You see that?
He missed chance that.
You see how he can have it. So
let me I talk about Erling Haaland numbers just now. Did you know that Erling Haaland misses more chance than Kai Havertz despite that numbers?
Yes, I agree with you.
So Danny Nunes is no for me because that one don't test Premiership. We want fresh. He don't test Premiership. He no good for that. How many seasons done there for Liverpool now? I think this is his third season. Now in third season he play finish, so second or third. Yeah, that should be his third season.
RX3. This one Arsenal this season. I hear say they take me home here. United. No, allow Arsenal fans finish you. They will bury you now.
I think RX3 has a point about Gabriel up front. Why not try him? And
yes, I think it depends on. I think for me,
no. Wait. I don't understand this.
Okay, he said I think.
Yes, I think RS3 has a point about Gabriel up front.
Yes.
Why not try him and rotate with Merino to prevent injury? Wait, no one has an assigned striker from this comment. Yes, no one has an assigned striker.
Oh my God.
Yes, you need to identify yourself. Are you an Arsenal fan? Because Arsenal fan no they talk this one no say no one Arsenal. Most still use a Merino and Gabriel Jesus. Now what to use last season no?
No, I'm not gonna use them. Arsenal don't need that experiment. They don't need that experiment again. That experiment don't pass.
Fine, they
You
can get
can
a
do that.
Gyokeres or Sesko and use one of these players as backup. I think that would be the best thing.
Okay, that's good. That's well. Okay, guys. Well done, guys. Well done, everybody. Yes, RX3. Who else again?
Malcolm.
Yes,
Malcolm.
who else again? Malcolm. Well done. I don't make our day okay today, and we hope that you guys will join us next week Saturday. We're gonna come up as we fit come up. Hopefully,
Yeah.
you guys join us next week Saturday.
Please, guys, kindly
Just
subscribe
tell
to
your
the channel
friends,
as well.
and tell your friends. This one na for Naija, UK based this thing. Whether you do Naija, whether you do UK, just fall in, and we will see. We should sign Karim Benzema. That one now hold this thing. Now hold this thing. Don't worry. Everything will do okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining this show. And I also want to appreciate everyone. ROS3, Malcolm, AS, Osanya. Thank you guys for the comments. And for those of you that are yet to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to help us grow as well.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to the end of the show. See you guys next week, Saturday. Thank you all.
Okay, see you. Yeah.